Mr. Pendersky filled the canteens. The warden got a pitchfork out of the back of the pickup. She poked it through X-Ray's dirt pile to see if anything else might have been buried in there as well. After you drop off X-Ray, I want you to bring back 3 wheelbarrows, she said. X-Ray got in the pickup. As the truck pulled away, he leaned out the wide window and waved. 0, said the warden. I want you to take over X-Ray's hole. She seemed to know that 0 was the fastest digger. Armpit and Squid, you will keep digging where you have been, she said, but you are each going to have a helper. Zigzag, you help Armpit. Magnet will help Squid. And Caveman, you will work with 0. We are going to dig the dirt twice. 0 will dig it out of the hole, and Caveman will carefully shovel into the wheelbarrow. Zigzag will the same for Armpit. The same with Magnet and Squid. We don't want to miss anything. If either of you find something, we'll both get the rest of the day off, and a double shower. When the wheelbarrows are full, you are to dump them away from this area. We don't want any dirt piles to get into the way. The warden remained at the site for the remainder of the day, along with Mr. Pendersky and Mr. Sir, who showed up after a while. Occasionally, Mr. Sir would leave to take water to other groups of campers, but otherwise, he and the water truck stayed parked there. The warden saw it that nobody in Group D was ever thirsty. Stanley did it as he told. He carefully looked through all the dirt dug by 0 as he shoveled into the wheelbarrow, though he knew he wouldn't find anything. It was easier than digging his own hole. When the wheelbarrow was full, he took it good distance away before dumping it. The warden couldn't keep still. She kept walking around, looking over the boys' shoulders and sticking her pitchfork through the dirt piles. You are doing fine, just fine, she told Miss Stanley. After a while, she told the boys to switch places, so that Stanley, Zigzag, and Magnet dug in the holes, and 0, Armpit, and Squid shoveled the excavated dirt into the wheelbarrows. After lunch, Chiro took over the digging again, and Stanley returned to the wheelbarrow. There's no hurry, the warden said several times. The main thing is not to miss anything. The boys dug until each hole was well over 6 feet deep and wide. Still, it was easier for 2 boys to dig a 6-foot hole than it was for 1 boy to dig a 5-foot hole. All right, that's enough for today, the warden said. I've waited this long. I can wait another day. Mr. Sir drove her back to her cabin. I wonder how she knew our old names, Stanley said as he walked back to the compound. She watches all the time, said Zigzag. She's got hidden microphones and camera all over the place. In the tent, the rec room, the shower. The shower? Asked Stanley. He wondered if Zigzag was just being paranoid. The cameras are tiny, said Armpit. No bigger than the toenail on your little toe. Stanley had his doubts about that. He didn't think they could make a camera that small. Microphones, maybe. He realized that was why X-Ray didn't want to talk to him about the gold tube at breakfast. X-Ray was just afraid the warden might have been listening. One thing was clear. They weren't just digging to build character. They were definitely looking for something. And whatever they were looking for, they were looking in the wrong place. Stanley gazed out across the lake toward the spot where he had been digging yesterday. When he found the gold tube, he dug the hole into his memory.